Disclaimer: all acts and processes presented in this video are for roleplay purposes only. Please consult a professional equestrian before acting. Enjoy the video and stay safe, stars. Hello guys, welcome back to this video. I'm going to be changing barns, and I'm going to be moving to Dundle's Orchid's old stable, because whenever I was there, everybody was super nice, and Goldenleaf's been kind of dull lately. So yeah, we're moving stables. I'm also buying a house there, so yay, I'm super excited. Let's get to it. So the horse I decided to choose to go to the barn first was my Black Arabian mare, Lavender, because she was my first horse, so she should be the first horse to go to the barn. Once we were out of the trailer, she got a little antsy, very excited to see new places. She absolutely loves visiting new places. That's probably her favorite thing in the entire world. Soon I got her into her paddock and put on her halter to get the lead rope, and I left to kind of explore the place. So once I was out of the paddock, I started heading over to this apple patch, which was quite pretty. I loved apples, so it was nice to be near them. I was walking through the village, and I walked past this paddock where there were two horses, and it was so neat to see that. It was absolutely so amazing. Whoever made that paddock must have been very, very creative. It was wonderful. I said hi to a couple of people, including the mayor. I soon got to my house and walked in. I was very excited to see it. I was in there, and it was actually amazing. I loved it so much. I decided to sit on one of the couches I was in there, read a little bit. Here's a little camera footage of me in there. Soon I was on this bench right by my house with apple trees around it, and while I was there, I decided to call my parents since they live nearby, which is another reason I got this house. Said hi, told them where I was, and they told me they would visit me soon. Whenever I was walking back to the stable, I found this fun little place of foxes. So I thought I'd walk in and check it out, say hi to the owner and stuff. The owner was very busy, so I decided to sit down with this fox on the bench, who was quite chill with me sitting there. It was adorable. I so wanted that fox, and you could rescue these foxes. So I decided once I got to talk to the owner, I asked her whenever I could get a fox, and her answer to my questions was quite disappointing. I talked to her some more, and her answer to me was that the foxes wouldn't be available for the next week. Quite disappointing on my behalf. Soon I was at the side of the barn, and I looked over in the really smelly trash cans, which I needed to talk to John about it, the owner of the barn, to ask them where he could put them because they were just stinking up the barn. Soon it was dark and it was time for me to go to bed, so I went to sleep, and it was quite a well sleep. Very good on my behalf. About a week later, I went back to the barn there because all the horses were there, and it was my first time to ride one of them here. I decided to ride Orchid since this is where he's lived all his life, so he would know the place better than me. I put him in the wash stall, but there's no other place to tack him up. Tacked him up in the good saddle and saddle pad and bridle, but they did not match at all. I put on my helmet very quickly, excited to get riding with him, I let him out of the barn, very excited, and I could tell so was he, for he knew this was his barn. He was the last horse we got here. I got him outside and he was super duper frisky, very excited for everything. So now I'm just going to film us just walking around. After a while, I clicked him up to the trot, which he easily took from me. Soon we got in the water and I slowed him down to a walk. We got we got a lot deep in it. Soon he figured out how to get out of it, for he knew the place better than me. He clicked himself up to the trot, too excited to keep at the walk, and he quickly got us out of that lake thing. Soon we got on this bridge and I put him back to the walk, and we kind of just walked on it for a while. There's a bird on the bridge, which Orchid did not like at all. We got onto this pathway. Another horse and rider had just passed us, so Orchid was quite annoyed because he did not like to see other horses there. I clicked him up to the trot before we got into this fun little arena place, but I didn't do anything with it. I got him onto another trail and took him out of the canter. Y'all can see that it was very bumpy at his canter. It was my first time cantering him, and his canter was unbelievably bumpy. After a while, he went into a straight gallop. I was very confused on that. It seemed like he was trying to take me somewhere, so I just kind of let him go. Finally, I found out where he was taking me. It was this amazing silver tree, and it was all natural. It's like it was magic. After the tree, we saw a pack of wolves. Luckily, they were all asleep, but it got Orchid very frightened. He decided to run up a hill and at a full gallop and not stop, which was no fun for me at all. Soon, whenever he was running, we got to an end, but whenever we were there, we saw a house, so we decided to go over there. About an hour later, we were there, and it was a ranger's place, so I decided to talk to one of the rangers. I told her that there were wolves, and she said that it was perfectly fine and that she would take care of it, and that the wolves will be gone, and if they're not, they would be perfectly fine and not scare us. After that, Orchid decided to gallop off back home. Okay, that'll be the end of the video today, guys. Hope to see y'all next time. Goodbye.